Hi everyone, and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be filming a question and answer video for you guys today, which I asked you guys on Instagram to submit your questions. I didn't have any time to pre-film any cultural videos on the weekend. If you don't know, it was my birthday on Saturday, March 28th. I turned 30. I'm so excited about it actually. Like, it feels really nice and refreshing. Something about all the pressure of turning 30 was like there was a lot of buildup, but I'm feeling like really calm and peaceful about it. We went to the forest on my birthday. It was very calm, peaceful, and grounding, and it just felt like life felt really normal. I put my phone on airplane mode. I didn't have any updates on the news, and it was sunny. I actually got a sunburn on my birthday. It was so nice. I know a sunburn doesn't sound ideal, but in Germany, very often it snows on my birthday, so the fact that I managed to get enough sun to get a sunburn is kind of epic. And then in the evening I had chat with family and friends from California. With my friends, I was literally on we were having a birthday party chat because one of my best friends also turns 30 on the 29th of March, so we just did like a little combined birthday party for literally 7 hours, and I was up from 10 until 5 in the morning, so it was kind of a crazy weekend for me. I'm not much of a party person, but I have to say that was as close to a party as it gets during quarantine. So without further ado, let's get into some of your guys' questions. So the first one I got is actually pretty funny. Has your libido tanked since COVID-19? Mine has. That's a good question, but I'm pretty sure my libido kind of tanked after having 3 kids, to be honest. It's been kind of funny because I've heard a lot of people having like harder times falling asleep at night and stuff like that, but for me it's kind of been the opposite, just because I guess this has just given me so much to read about and research about, so I go to bed like feeling so exhausted and drained that I just pass out, and like any opportunity to sort of escape, which I'm not much of a person to do, like I'm more of a social media fan. I don't watch a lot of TV shows or movies, so I've been finding actually like I've been needing to kind of escape my own reality more often. I don't know, everyone's going to respond to this situation differently, just depends on how you deal with stress and all that stuff, and this has been very different compared to other ways that I've dealt with stress in the past. Like, the stress is just very unusual and very different because everything's just kind of busy / boring in my life right now, so it's, I don't know, I guess it's about the same. So the next question is, how is your mother now that she is back home? So she's good. She was informing me that in Nevada it's a little bit harder to find certain groceries. I would say here, like, it hasn't been that bad. Today I was at the store and I managed to get everything that I needed. The toilet paper still remains the most scarce, and the beans were a little bit more limited today, but for the most part, like, I managed to get everything that I need. But my mom said that, yeah, like, the shelves are looking more and more bare as time goes on. They're doing good. They're just carrying on and quarantining themselves just like everybody. How are you keeping your kiddos entertained during social isolation? So I just like to take them out for walks whenever possible because that is allowed, and I just think it's super healthy for them, so we are going out for walks. We can't go to the park, which has been difficult for them to understand, but I've been creating like little obstacle courses in the living room, and they even do it on their own account. I would like to kind of get more into more projects we could do together, like maybe like make some cool things, like some crafts, or go out into nature and make some crafts out of nature, or paint more and stuff like that. But we're just still like having a really hard time getting the hang of this new lifestyle we currently have. And as of right now, it is still said that school will start April 19th here. I also got information from my gym that my gym will be back April 19th, and the kindergarten wrote for the 19th as well. And we did get an update from the school that it is still looking like on the 19th we will be semi back to normal, I guess, in terms of at least going to school in Germany. A really nice question is just, how are you doing? That's really sweet of you to ask, because I feel like everybody's kind of in a little bit of a weird mood. Overall, today I'm good. Some days I'm better. Some days I'm worse. On the 27th, the day before my birthday, I had just a terrible day where I found out that women were not having a hand to hold while they were giving birth because partners were not permitted in the hospital, which changed, by the way, in New York at least. It really depends on the hospital in your country and your region. But I just found that news so upsetting. I had just the worst day in the entire world. I was really upset, and I just contacted a whole bunch of my doula friends, and I contacted my midwife, and just spreading the word of how important it is to have partners when you are giving birth, regardless of the world's circumstances. It was just a message that I really wanted to deliver, because I feel like the pros of having a birth partner really outweigh the risks of having a birth partner possibly go with you to the hospital, if that makes sense, for COVID-19. So, but it does look like that is starting to turn around, so I'm feeling really good about that. Today I found out about that. It just depends on the day, and it depends on the amount of news that I look into, and for the most part today I'm doing really well. Being a virtual doula, pros and cons, could it work now or in the future? So I would say even before this situation came up, I think it can be especially beneficial to women who really just want that extra voice of reason in the room, but doesn't necessarily want somebody giving them like massage, and they're one of those people who need a lot of personal space, which I would even consider myself to be one of those people who wants a lot of personal space. Like, I would never even hire a doula, which is funny because I am one. I think that it could definitely work, and if you are somebody who likes a lot more like hands-on type of help, it kind of sucks that you can't have your doula right now, but they are currently trying to get even doulas back, because a lot of certified nurse midwives, even doctors, know that doulas can be worth their weight in gold in terms of a healthy outcome for mom and baby, and just making the whole process easier for everybody in the room, including the medical staff, which is especially overrun right now. So they are reconsidering doulas. I'm glad partners are back, but doulas might be back soon too, which is great news. But I think virtual doulaing, if you want a doula, is definitely better than no doula at all. Oh, this one's really sweet. You seem to be such a good mom. Thank you. Do you ever regret parenting choices, and do I yell? First of all, yes, I do yell. I am no saint here, but I would say I'm a generally pretty patient mom. Like, I don't get too upset with my kids when they make messes or when they are starting to get on my nerves. I think between me and my husband, I probably am the more patient, but he's just a lot more like orderly, and he's also just like more, I don't know, he just likes to have things a certain way, and I'm a pretty laid back personality type, and I'm not super organized. For the most part, like, I'm just like, well, this is just my life right now. I'm just gonna have to just stay patient, be chill, and the most important thing is that my kids are healthy and happy, and that I'm healthy and happy. And instead of like stressing out over what needs to be done, unless it really has to be done, I will just sometimes just say, well, then I'm not going to do that, and I'm going to go meditate instead. Okay, next one is the infamous, when will I try for the 4th child? Your husband said in a vlog that he wanted 4. That is true, he has said that, but until he grows his uterus, I'm pretty sure that I'm going to remain the one who's in charge of that decision. Oh, this actually kind of coincides with a couple of other questions I got. Hang on, let me see how they were worded. What do you think of trying to conceive in a crisis? You know, if I didn't have any kids and I felt like I were in the position, I don't know what question to answer first. Hang on, let's start with the, do I want any more kids? I don't know, and I don't feel like that is something that I'm going to really explore until around 2021. In terms of trying to conceive in a crisis, like if you are somebody who has been trying for a baby for a long time, or you were considering trying now and you don't have any kids, or I say go for it. I don't think we should let this dictate and rule our lives by any means, and I think you should just carry on, and I do believe that we still do live in a good and safe world, generally speaking. So yeah, if you want a baby, this is like 9 months from now, and that's if you get pregnant on the first try. Hopefully things will be better then, but we can't say that for sure. But we can't live our lives standing still. The world's just going to keep turning. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you did. I think that's going to be all that I answer for today. I've got to go. We've got lots of things to do still, including getting this video up. So yeah, give the video a thumbs up, follow me on Instagram, and leave me a comment, because I love reading your comments and responding to them, and they actually help my channel a lot. So as I say at the end of every video, I'll see you next time.